Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. It is time to hatch the final baby dragon, the green earth dragon Floria. And to do that, we need to build the Lego Elves precious crystal mine. This is a really good one. This has got 2 mini dolls, it's got 2 little animals, and of course it's got the baby dragon, who's one of these little animals. So let's see, there are 3 bags, and there is a little sheet of stickers, so that's good, not too many stickers. Oh, and a slide, and the instruction book. So let's see which mini dolls we've got. Well, this is an earth set. So Farran is our main character in this. He is the earth elf. You can see his little tattoo on his shoulder there, or on his upper arm. And he's got a green tattoo up here on his cheek. And he's got his awesome spiky hair and his elvish ears. And he looks great. I like the bronze detail on his top there. And there's a little baby mouse. Well, it's not a baby mouse. It's a normal size mouse. It's an elvish mouse belonging here in Elvendale. And the mouse is actually a jeweler. It cuts all the crystals in the mine and is just busy scurried all over poor Farran and made him fall over. It's a very affectionate little mouse. You need to stop that little mouse because we still need to meet some of the other characters in this. There, thank you, Farran. You can move back because we're now going to build Naida. Naida is the water elf. She has water powers. She can control the water. I wish I could control the water. She's got a lovely tattoo across her, or marking across her forehead there. And she gets the most beautiful hair. You've probably already seen it. It's this mint colour, and it ombres down to a nice blue. It's really lovely. She's now got her water power to put on her hand. And she's ready. She is ready for the build, but the exciting part, well, one of the many exciting parts in this build, is the last baby dragon, the final baby dragon that we have to hatch. This is Floria, the baby earth dragon. I love their little translucent wings and their little tiny gold horns, and of course their jeweled eggs with the facets all over them. They look absolutely spectacular. We will pop Floria in here and put the lid on. There we are. Now you are safely unhatched in the egg. Look at that, so sparkly. It belongs perfectly here in the crystal mine. In fact, I wonder if the mouse thinks that this dragon egg is actually a jewel. That would be interesting. And look, see, we can put anybody in there. We could put the mousey in here. The mousey could hatch out of the dragon egg. No, that's just silly. Here, hop out. Just being silly. Okay, move over, little mousey, little dragon, just sniffing that dragon all over. Not certain the mouse knows what that is. And we will start the build. And this is a little add-on to the actual crystal mine. Let's see how it takes shape and what it's actually for. It's actually really very clever. There's a little triangle of cheese there for the mouse. And there's a crystal here taking place in the background. And here is a crystal that is being cut or has already been faceted into a heart shape, a lovely pink one. Some more crystals building up on the back, and we have a hook to hold something, which is this. Let's see what it is. It's the instructions. It's the instructions on the size that the jeweler wants to make this particular heart jewel, and where the facets are all going to go. And there's a little seat here where the mouse can sit to look at it. That's so cute. Everything is made mouse size for the mouse jeweler. And I wonder on earth how the mouse is going to actually do the cutting. Well, I think this is going to be part... Oh, okay. I don't know. Might need to put the sharp end down there. That's kind of the thick end. But if the mouse bangs up and down on the other side, it can very delicately facet these jewels. That's very clever. So there is the cutting area. Now we can start on the actual crystal mine itself. Now all this blue down here on the base plate indicates that the crystal mine is actually built over the top of some water, maybe an underwater river, an underground river. Interesting. So there's a little, oh look, there's a little watery box there with a jewel in it. And we've now put a hinge over the top of that little box, and some crystals and some flowing water. So I think Naida is going to have to use her water power to move the water and to reveal what is hidden in there, another jewel. That's a little secret area. That's exciting. Some more flowing water, some blue pieces there. You can see we're going to have some rapids that a raft is going to go down. So you can see our water taking place. Farran is now, now standing in the water. And these are our rails that the raft is going to slide along. Well, it's not actually a raft, is it? It's going to be a mine cart. So a cart that goes down into the mine. Oh, look, the map, the new map for this second release, the second wave of Lego Elves that actually takes them to Regana's castle, that is stuck down there on the ground. Oh, another piece of cheese. I like all the little pieces of cheese that are stashed here for the mouse. That's really very nice. That's very considerate. And now we've got a mushroom, and that's now hiding the map. It's another little hidden area, and it looks like when the raft comes through, it's going to reveal that map. And we're now up to bag number 2. So let's keep going. Some stepping stones in here across the water. Now, I'm sure you'll agree with me if you've built any Lego Elves sets. They're a little bit more challenging than the Lego Friends ones because they're sort of piecey. There's not a lot of symmetry in them because it's all very intricate, but fantastical as well. And can you see our little spire in the background? This is our little under the cave, well, in the cave bits, the little stalagmites and the stalactites. You're going to have a few of them. I'm just making sure I'm putting all these bits on in the right spot because it is not it's not simple. And the mousey has a little mouse hole. That's so cute. This little mouse hole can sneak through here. This really is the mouse's home, the crystal mine. And this looks like it might be a little ladder, a little staircase, a little ladder for the mouse to get up onto that platform. I wonder what's important about that platform. We'll see soon. Another crystal on the other side. And that one didn't fit there. Let's try. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong before. It fits perfectly well the second time. And a nice rock wall with a picture of the mouse and the mouse's mate. 2 little friendly mice. This must be their little home. It's the picture hanging on the wall, the rock wall. It's so sweet. Lovely big arch. This is definitely the little mouse's home, this back area, because this is the front part. This is the mine. A display crystal up here, and another stalactite. There's one. My mum taught me a rhyme which goes, when the mites go up, the tights go down, obviously because it's so itchy. So the stalagmites go up and the stalactites go down. Yeah, see? That's how I remember it. It takes me a couple of moments to actually remember it properly. Okay, here is a sign which is for, the Crystal Mine shop. So that's where the little platform is behind there for the mouse to come and sell all the crystals that he makes. And here is a pickaxe up here. I'm not sure if that's just for decoration or whether it's a working proper pickaxe and that's where they store it. But it looks nice. Looks very nice. I like the drippy green bits as well. And we're up to bag number 3. We are motoring along here. Okay, Mousy, out through the little hole, and you can have a torch here inside your house, so you can be lighted up and you can see what you're actually doing in there. And your house obviously also needs somewhere for you to sleep. So here is the cutest little bed ever. Just big enough for 2 little mousies, 2 little mice. Oh, look. So there's the mouse house, the mice's home. And up here on the second level now we've done obviously the crystal mine down underneath the ground, the mouse house is behind the crystal mine, and up on the top there's some green and brown because we're obviously up on the, above the surface again, and we've got a lever, and something interesting is going to happen with this lever and send us shooting down into the crystal mine. See, now the lever's got a big long bendy bit. It's obviously very important. And some pink foliage, because all of the foliage here in Elvendale is pink. there. I love it how it grows cherries, and often they grow crystals as well, the foliage in Elvendale. Now this is what is going to go on our lever. I can see a little hinge here. And a couple of these rails, which means that our minecart is going to be able to go along it. It's designed, the rails for the minecart, and when we pull the lever, it tips it up. But we'll flip it up so we can keep building under it. Okay, this is the big important part. This is the big slide, which is going to, well, that's how they get down into into the crystal mine through this watery slide on the mine cart. So it's obviously a mine raft as well because it goes down water. That's so clever. And it doesn't work for Farran when he is not actually in the mine cart. We need some more rails here to finish off our minecart track. And, well, we don't have a minecart yet, but we have now got a signpost to Regana's castle, because this is where they need to go. They're not going to need the map at all. All they need to do is look for the signpost. See? It's obvious. Go that way. To the right. But we better build the minecart first before they all head off to Regana's castle and progress upon their quest. This is nice, some clips. We must have some rails for them to hold on to. There we are. Farran, what do you think? Is it comfy? Is it cozy? Are you going to be able to stay safe? There you are. See, I told you there'd be some rails, some nice see-through blue rods. And now it looks lovely. And the little studs on the front, the dragon could go on, or the mouse could go on. Ready? That was perfect. Did you see that? Did you blink and miss it? You'll have to watch it again. But that's so cool. It just slides straight down. And the dragon egg, the green dragon egg, is supposed to be up here on the top. Up here, obviously, on the surface. And I don't think, Naida, even though you are a water elf, I don't think you can go down there without the raft. So this is the whole build. See, I told you there was a little mouse's area at the back here. So he goes up the ramp and can sit there on the spot to sell things at the shop and can go along the little cobblestones to go in through the little mousey hole. Not very successfully. I'm doing it keeps toppling over. He's so tiny. There we go. And then he can come into his little house where he can either relax, or maybe this is where he keeps all his crystal cutting equipment too. I think he might. That's a good place to have it. It will be out of sight. All right, it's time to head off on the adventure. The little mouse is busy cutting crystals when Farran and Naida appear at his precious crystal mine, and they tell him all about their important quest, and he tells them all about the fact that he can't find his mate because, well, his mate has actually been captured by Regana. Oh dear, but it's time for the baby earth dragon to hatch. Here she is, it's Floria. She has hatched at last. Look, Farran, a green baby earth dragon. She's flying already. And it looks like she would like to go down into the precious crystal mine. Are you ready? Are you steady? And go! Oh my goodness, that was a bit of a rough ride. But did you see that rough ending knocked aside the rock and revealed the secret hidden map that they need to continue on their quest? That's just what they were looking for. Aren't they lucky? Isn't that such a surprise? So here we go. They're ready to set off, but Naida did some magic and she has found a magical jewel here under the water. So hopefully that will come in handy on their quest as well. Off they go, saying bye-bye to the little mousey, and Mr. Mousey is anxiously watching them go, hoping that they can stay safe and hoping that they can rescue his Missy Mousey too. I'm sure they can. I know they can, Mr. Mousey. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos. Check out some of my other silly videos, and I will be back with a new one very, very soon.